triangle is that it has base angles being equal. So this one too is similar. Base angles are equal, which is 45 and 45. Since the base angles are equal, it means that this side of the triangle is supposed to be equal to this side of the triangle. If I measure and then they are not equal, it means that it is not an isosceles triangle. So if I measure, I have to make sure, I have to know that this one and this one are equal. What will cause my angles, my lengths, or the tensions not to be equal is the measuring of the angle. If you measure the angle and the angles are not equal, it means that you will not get these lines or this length to be equal. This one, the resultant vector, you've already drawn it, so it is not your issue to tackle it again. The only thing is that you have to use your skill to draw it perfectly or accurately. So if you draw the line accurately by using your scale, the next thing that you should think about is the measuring of the angles and then extending the lines to meet at a certain point. When they meet to form a triangle, you are good to go. Then you measure the two lengths. The two lengths, you convert it to newtons, and that will be the magnitude of the resultant, the component vectors. We are moving on to motion. And this one is kinematics. And for kinematics, we are only describing the motion. We are not interested in what is causing the motion. We are considering the description of the motion. By describing the motion, we are describing whether the object is at rest, the object is moving at constant speed, the object is accelerating, or the object is decelerating. Those are some of the key terms that we have to consider. According to the syllabus, we have to define speed as distance traveled per unit time. Speed as distance traveled per unit time. That is the definition of speed. And you should recall the equation that speed is equal to S. The V represents speed, S represents distance, and T represents time. So if you want to write it in symbols, this is what the syllabus is telling you to use. If you are not using S for distance, T for time, and V for speed, it means that you have to write it in full. So speed equals distance divided by time. Distance is not represented as d according to the syllabus. So ladies and gentlemen, we have to consider that one as well. Then point 2, define velocity as speed in a given direction. Speed in a given direction or any other definition that you know is also acceptable. If you want to split the speed here, you talk about displacement per given time. That one too is there. Displacement is a vector. So displacement